Establishing a routine that works for you is one of the most important keys to success in your fitness journey. But with all the demands of life, work, family, and personal commitments, it can feel overwhelming to even know where to start. Today, we're going to talk about how you can create a fitness routine that fits into your life, and we're grounding this discussion in Matthew 6:33. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. This scripture reminds us that when we put God and our priorities in order, everything else will fall into place, and that includes our health and fitness. So let's get into how to create a routine that not only works for your schedule, but aligns with your faith and goals. And be sure to stay to the end if you want to get your hands on the most effective way that most people aren't even doing. Now, before we go into the specifics of building routine, let's talk about what it means to seek God first in every aspect of our lives, including our fitness. Matthew 6:33 is a reminder that when we align our priorities with God's will, everything else becomes more manageable. This applies to how we care for our bodies as well. Your fitness routine shouldn't feel like a burden or something you have to force, y'all. Instead, it should be a way of honoring the body that God has given you. When we seek God first and make our health a priority, we're better able to fulfill his purpose for our lives. Think of fitness not as an obligation, but as a way to serve God through taking care of the temple he has blessed you with. Now let's talk about the practical side of establishing a routine that works for you. Because too often we try to copy someone else's routine or force ourselves into a schedule that doesn't even fit our own lifestyle. But the truth is, fitness is personal, and your routine needs to work for your specific needs and lifestyle. It needs to work for your schedule, and it needs to work for your energy levels. So here's how to figure out what works for you. The first step is to take a realistic look at your daily and weekly schedule. When do you have time for fitness? Are you more energized in the mornings, afternoons, or evenings? Your workout time should fit into your natural energy patterns, not fight against them. What are your fitness goals and what are your intentions? Whether you're working to build strength, improve flexibility, or simply move more, your routine should reflect those goals and intentions. Start small and build from there. Be flexible. Life changes, and so should your routine. I need you to be willing to adapt and adjust as needed. If you miss a workout or your schedule shifts, please don't get discouraged. Just adjust and keep going. Once you understand what works for you, the next step is to build consistency through planning. A routine only works if you can stick with it, and that's where intentional planning comes in. So here are some steps to stay consistent. Block out time in your calendar for exercise, just like you would for any other important appointment. It could be 20 minutes or an hour. Making fitness a part of your day, it ensures that it becomes a habit. Your routine doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes the best workouts are the simplest ones. Focus on consistency over complexity. It's better to do something small every day than to overwhelm yourself with an intense, unsustainable routine. Check in with yourself regularly. How's your routine working for you? What adjustments do you need to make? Reflecting on your progress keeps you grounded and motivated. No matter how well you plan, life happens. Things come up, and your routine needs to adapt to those changes. Maybe you're traveling, your work schedule shifts, or something unexpected happens in your personal life. The key is not to let these disruptions derail your fitness journey. So here's how you can adapt your routine. If you're short on time, cut down the length of your workout, but keep the intensity going. Even a 10-minute workout can be effective. It really can. If you can't fit in a full workout, look for ways to stay active throughout the day. Take the stairs, go for a walk during your lunch break, or do some stretching while you're watching TV. Give yourself grace. It is okay if your routine doesn't always go perfectly. What's important is that you keep showing up and adjusting when needed. God's grace is abundant and it extends to your fitness journey as well. Aligning your fitness routine with God's purpose is, just remember, y'all, align it with his purpose. And remember that your fitness routine is about more than just physical health. It's about aligning your goals and intentions with God's purpose for your life. So when you seek his kingdom first, as Matthew 6:33 says, everything else falls into place. Your fitness routine should be a reflection of that alignment. Ask yourself, how can your fitness journey serve God's plan for your life? It could be about having the energy to serve others, or maybe about being a living example of health and wellness in your community. Whatever it is, keep that in mind as you move forward. And as we wrap up today's episode, I want to encourage you to take the first step in establishing a routine that works for you and your life. Matthew 6:33 reminds us to seek God's kingdom first, and when we do, everything else will fall into place. That includes your health and fitness. What's one small change you can make to create a routine that fits your life and honors God? Share it in the comments below. I love to hear your thoughts and support you on your journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode in our series. And remember, revolutionaries, your fitness journey is personal and it is about progress, not perfection. Keep seeking God's guidance, stay consistent, and trust that with him, you can establish a routine that truly, truly, truly works for you. Always be kind to everyone, be kind to yourself, and always be unapologetically you.